Welcome. Now, it's no secret that sometimes when a game launches, it doesn't always get that warm, loving embrace from fans and critics alike that the developers and publishers would like it to have. But sometimes you can revisit games a few years after they've come out and find those initial issues which stopped it getting the appreciation that it maybe should have been resolved. And just by giving something a second chance, you can really have a great time. I think no game sums that up better than 2015's The Order 1886. So let's address the elephant in the room. The thing that got it, let's say, unpopular. It's short. Like really short. 6 hours. And that's including the cutscenes and QuickTime events. And they charged full price for it when it came out. If you didn't already know that, I dare say now you do. You can fully understand why people were a little bit cheesed off and it only got mixed review ratings. But here's the thing. If they'd have released it for what you can buy it for now, which is less than 10 quid, I think it had got applauded. Let's face it, there's plenty of indie games out there getting lots and lots of attention and praise, and they're short, they just charge the right price. What Remains of Edith Finch springs to mind. Completely different game, but makes my point about the length of the game. So now you can get it cheap. Was that the only problem? Is it worth another go? Hell yeah! This game's awesome! When it came out, it was 15 months after the PlayStation 4 had launched. So it was really pushed heavily as a showpiece. It was there to say, look what the PlayStation 4 can do. And graphically, where it was pushed the hardest, it shines. It looks stunning. And we're talking an 8-year-old game now. And it still looks amazing. It really did its job well. And as for the actual gameplay, yes, it's linear, but as I've said in other videos, linear games are good fun. You don't just want open world all the time, because the same thing over and over again gets boring. And it plays really tightly. Honestly, the gunplay, the cover shooter mechanics, they all work an absolute treat. I know not everybody likes QuickTime events, but they're something that's been around for quite some time and I dare say are here to stay. And I think they're done well as well. And I really love the steampunk world that it's set in. They managed to craft a world here where it looks great and is easily recognisable as Victorian London, yet there's definitely gadgets and guns out there which we know they didn't have and, well, quite frankly still don't have today. Throw in a fantastic story. Don't worry, I never do spoilers. I'm not going to start now. Just let me tell you, it's brilliant. It might be a tiny bit predictable in places, but you'll still have a great time with it because the characters are really great. Considering it is quite a short game, I actually think they managed to flush out the characters quite well there. Speaking of doing things well, if you think this video's alright, do me a favour. Press the like button. Really gives me encouragement and I really appreciate it. The world this is set in is not just one with the steampunk weapons and gadgets, it's where the supernatural is real. More specifically, I think they call them hybrids in the game, or half-breeds. I'm talking your vampires, your werewolves, your bad entities mixed with humans to create something else. And as part of The Order, in 1886, see what I did there, it's your job to keep the people of London safe, hunt them down, and exterminate. Again, the character models look brilliant, the werewolves, the fighting mechanics, the fighting effects, all look fantastic. And I had a great time hunting down these creatures and taking them on. I would have liked more of it, but I can't keep going on about the length. They did a superb job. There's a nice twist or two in the story to keep you on your toes. As I said, you may see it coming, you may not. That's for you to decide, but you'll enjoy the ride nonetheless. This game really needs another go. I genuinely believe the only thing that was wrong with it was the price, and now that's been solved. It's not a 10 out of 10 game, but it's a bloody good one. And as for games that desperately need a sequel, the ending gave you a conclusion of sorts, you don't feel left wanting, but they definitely left it open where the story could branch in numerous different ways for a sequel. I did a bit of playing around online, bit of research before I made this video, and there's, I don't want to say talks of a sequel, but definitely whispers. So keep your fingers crossed. If you haven't played it yet, Give it a go. As I said, you can pick it up nice and cheap. And I dare say, after playing it, you might be like me, hoping for a sequel too. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Ta-da!